Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at A+ level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, this is about as decorated a kickboxer as has come into this division in some time, DC. And if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship-level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket and trade and kick and punch with anyone. He's constantly throwing things from as close as you can get. He's comfortable throwing leg kicks. He will drive knees into your body. But it's the aggressiveness and the ability and willingness to stand in the pocket and trade that makes him truly, truly special. I think that is what separates kickboxing, the high-level one, from everyone else.
He understands distance as well as any striker in this division. Of course, that is a byproduct of a lifetime of repetitions in the kickboxing space. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 30 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Santьяго Ponzinibbio. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 23 wins, 9 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Ben Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage. Ready. All right, so here we go with the start of round 1. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
All right, here we go, early round 1. We talk about wrestling being a great equalizer in MMA, but length and reach is another one. He's got a great jab. We'll see if he can employ it tonight.
You have got to be born with it, right? You don't get taller. When you're a tall guy, you have to understand, make your skill set match your physical abilities. And this guy has done this tremendously.
Just misses with a left hook there.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. Oh, he hurt him badly, the jab.
Oh, how about Ponzinibbio on the feet here, DC? What a wealth of talent, an embarrassment of riches at American top team in South Florida. Seems like every other welterweight contender with a number next to his name represents ATT. 3 minutes have elapsed here in round 1. Ponzinibbio gets caught with that punch. Gotta shore up the defense here. Found the target with that left hand. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for the forever busy Santьяго Ponzinibbio. And a nice left hand there on the inside.
Oh, nice right hand.
Under a minute now to go.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? I mean, he's cutting him down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent, he's walking gingerly on his legs. And one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, DC's back from the can as we get this next round underway, and his striking in that previous round was so good. I got tired just watching that out.
I mean, he did a great job of landing strikes, not only just punches, not only just strikes, they were significant strikes. A lot of punches outside of the jab. I've gotten in trouble a lot of times about what's significant and what's not.
Right. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch.
Straight punch lands.
Oh! Massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Just out of range with that left hook. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. Oh! Got the single collar tie. So 37 total strikes have landed for Santьяго Ponzinibbio. And connecting at a 44% clip tonight, DC, against Santьяго Ponzinibbio. We have just reached the midway point of the fight. Ponzinibbio's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
Oh!
He closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Now he's got the Muay Thai plunge.
Can't take many of those, you better check. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
He's got him hurt here. Oh, straight right.
That one snuck in. Nice strike. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Single collar tie now. And he landed the right hand there. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Final seconds here of round two. And that's the end of round number two. All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going here.
He'll look to keep.
Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is a technique you use to really slow down your opponent.
Nice punch by Santьяго Ponzinibbio. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Oh, beautiful right hook counter.
Powerful leg kick lands.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh, he's really starting to apply. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Punch over the top.
And both guys really throwing with authority. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Lands flush with that right hand.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it stop throwing. Nice punch there. That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Ponzinibbio's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a...
Whoa!
He didn't like that left hand.
Oh! They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, so the fight goes the distance as we await the judges' scorecards, but certainly a dominant striking effort out of that fighter tonight.
John, he used his best weapons in order to carry him to a decision. A very clear decision, in my opinion. A great performance tonight by this young fighter.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 9-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland.
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him at our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish, but sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.